In today's day and age, it's impossible to go anywhere without hearing about global warming or pollution. One of the main topics of these two is microplastics. Microplastics can vary in size, shape, color, density, anything. Take this as an example of all the microplastics that we consume in one day. We don't know where they're coming from as far as which food sources because they are everywhere. It's impossible to filter them out. But there might be a solution. Barnacles, or in specific, a species called Balanus glandula. What happens is these barnacles are filter feeders. So, as the currents come in, they bring in plankton and the microplastics that we are seeing everywhere. They go down into the base of the barnacle. This is where they digest it. We don't exactly know how everything's being digested in barnacles, as we don't have enough information yet. But we can assume that it's some type of acid that we haven't seen before in other organisms. This is what's allowing them to break down the microplastics, supposedly. Like every other hypothesis ever composed, you have to follow up with extreme experimentation. These are barnacles. In specific, the Balanus glandula I was talking about. I'm testing to see if they can really digest microplastics. I have my tank set up so that when I do add the microplastics, I can control the amount, and I can test every month for if there's an actual change in microplastics. If the barnacles start to die off, I know that they're not successfully digesting the microplastics, and it is in fact harmful to them. This completely throws away my idea, but we gotta try. When thinking about all of the positive things that these barnacles could do for us, if they can in fact digest microplastics, we can farm them the same way we do oysters right now, because they take away the nitrogen in the soil. Or the way that we're farming corals to reproduce the ecosystems that we've destroyed for other marine life. It's incredible. The possibilities are endless with what we can do by harnessing the previously unthought about organisms that we see all the time. Just think about how bugs are a great source of protein. It's incredible what we can discover on this planet as long as we preserve it. We have to do better. We have to find solutions that don't involve causing more damage. And what better way to do that than with what the earth has already given us? Barnacles. And so much more.